Alright, we're back for round 2 with this sweet green blue splash white deck, and this hand is much less impressive than the previous ones, but I think we still keep it. Turn 2 Wall of Blossoms, turn 3 the Charlotte's Agent's going to cascade hopefully into a Mana Accelerator. Ooh, Figure of Destiny, that's bad. Alright, plays Howled Fountain tapped. We have a few cards to side in against the white weenie based decks, but not too many. We're going to hope to just ramp up, and ooh, that's a pretty good one too. Alright, well, Blossoms get some defense going. Gaia's Cradle hopefully will be pretty sweet. I think we're going to put that into play next turn as instead of ooh, I guess the Kami Vigilok can kill the Courser, so gotta be wary of that. Well, I guess we could just go ahead and Shardless Agent into a Mana Accelerator, and then next turn cast a Sig Slime and kill the Honor of the Pure. And guess we can just Courser next turn and gain a free life off of it, maybe. Guess we'll see what we hit first before we try to go too deep. Fenhorn Elves. It's not a bad one. Would much rather have hit a bigger Mana Accelerator like the Soul Ring or the what's it called? Mana Vault. I could double block the Figure, but I'm not that worried about it right now. I think I'm just going to keep blocking the Kami. Mirror Crusader. That's a really good one. Oh man. It's a lot of damage. Well, we can make 7 mana. Guess we can just go ahead and kill this Honor of the Pure and get the Acidic Slime into play. We can actually play the Courser as well, which is sweet. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and kill the Honor of the Pure since the Mirror Crusader could prove to be problematic. And next turn, depending on what he does, probably just gonna Woodfall Primus, but might try to Primal Command and Woodfall Primus. Just wait and see. Acidic Slime probably going under the bus against the Figure of Destiny. Fortunately, not a whole lot in our deck to actually deal with a Mirror Crusader. Could bring in the Repeal, which might be okay. But really, I think we just have to get really big, really fast. Whoa, boy. Well, we're going to take 10, and then... Ooh, man, that was tough. So he might Kami of Ancient Law to kill Courser during our draw step. If he does that... Huh. I'll just kill it now. That's fine. Okay, well we have access to a lot of mana. We can gain a lot of life and kill Elspeth. Not this turn specifically, but we're gonna go to 2 from the Mirror Crusader. Unless he pumps it, he can kill us. But next turn we can go back up to 9 and have a 2-turn clock and hopefully search up a big creature. Mother Runes could end up killing us. Alright, well, we're not too worried about losing the Mana Vault, I don't think. But Mother Runes giving another guy the ability to be unblockable is pretty bad. Alright, well, let's gain 7 and search for a creature. Actually, we should use the Gaia's Cradle since we have access to plenty of mana. Alright, we are going to gain 7 life and search for a creature. I guess we can get Eternal Witness to get back Courser. Or we can Eternal Witness to get back the Primal Command, and that will let us do it again next turn. So that's pretty sweet. Just do it again next turn to basically fog him for a turn. Don't really need to cast the Mox. We'll get in some battle in here with these guys. And, we still got the Wall Blossoms, some other things on chump block duty. But now he's at 6. The Primal Command can gain a 7 life again next turn. He's not quite able to kill us with Mother Runes and Figure of Destiny. He can hit us for 8 down to 1. But the Woodfall Primus, as well as the other creatures I have, could potentially threaten lethal on the swing back. So he might not even be able to attack. Just depends on what he plays. Alright, we'll go to 4. Now, we may actually need to put his planes on top of his deck so he can't ultimate the Figure of Destiny. Oh wow, that was a good one. Well, now he can't ultimate Figure of Destiny anyway because he tapped out. So, I guess we can gain 7 again and search for another creature. Not really sure if any of our creatures actually help us at this point, but we'll take a look. Gain 7, put a guy in my hand. I guess we need to draw Jace or something. Mole Drifter could be... Oh yeah, we can just block his guy with Mole Drifter for a turn. We can also Deranged Hermit and just get enough guys into play to attack for the win next turn, I believe. Let's see, let me do some math here. So, he can't ultimate Figure of Destiny next turn, so we're safe from a lethal attack unless something really bad happens. If we don't attack Woodfall Primus this turn, he can't really do much about it. That's 5 toughness to go on the Woodfall Primus with just this, so that's 1 damage. He has these 2 guys to block our other 2 power creatures, and then we'll have a bunch of, what, 4 2/2s, and we need 3 of them to get through. So if he holds back all his guys, he has 5 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 guys attacking. Yeah, so we need him to not draw a... we need him to not draw a creature, I think, but he can't really attack. Alright, so we might need to attack for a point or 2 this turn. If we attack with Woodfall Primus and he just blocks with Brimaz, we can kill the token and he'll be left with a Brimaz because he'll protect it with the Mother of Runes. If he blocks with all his guys, we get to kill one of them. I guess we could maybe attack with Acidic Slime too. And he can... Maybe we can attack with these 3 creatures here. Let's see. He can Brimaz, eat the... okay, so we don't need to attack with Shardless Legion, because then he can just Brimaz block there. What happens if I just attack with all my 2 power creatures? Alright, let's figure this out. Let's say we attack with everything. He goes... he has to put some number on here. If he goes Brimaz on Woodfall Primus, he has to put 1 each of his guys on the other 3 creatures, or else he's just dead. Maybe I have to attack with Fenhorn too? Let's see. 5, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this might be a dangerous attack, but I think it's it's not horrible. He's gonna have to block with his Mother Runes like this, I believe. Alright, well it looks like he is blocking in a way where he dies to trample from the Woodfall Primus. It could be that he doesn't see that it has trample. He has no cards in hand, so we don't have to worry about a trick. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He won't die. He'll be taking 4, 5 down to 1. That'll keep his Bremads alive, but I can kill his token that he gets off of it. Yeah. So, but he can't save everything, which means we're not going to die to a counterattack unless something very weird happens. Another Elspeth type of card. But yeah, attacking with everything here just puts him in a bad spot. So we'll just let this happen. He gives the Relic Order protection from green. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're going to put the token first, kill it, trample over, put him to 1, and then 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even if he had braved the elements, we weren't dead. So, yeah. Alright, cool. Well, it looks like we were very close to death against the Mirror Crusader White Weenie draw. Repeal, Wall of Omens, both feel like they could be good. I am confident he has some equipment that I might need to kill. So Manriki, Gusari, Molten Massacre. Molten being good because its colorless can regenerate and is a good way to utilize a lot of extra mana to kill things. The Bribery coming out. Not sure, but I think I want to bring in the Progenitus, or take out the Progenitus. But perhaps not. He doesn't have a good way to deal with it, more than likely. All my other cards feel pretty powerful, so it's really just a question of, like, do I want to have... I mean, do I honestly really need the Manriki Gusari? Like, probably not, since I do have the Acidic Slime and the Woodfall Primus and the Green Sun and the Natural Order to go get one or the other. The Wall of Omens might be a little tough. Might be a little tough to cast. I don't think we're going to be attacking too much, so I guess we'll actually just cut the Windbrisk Heights and maybe add a Plains in since it comes in tapped. We're going to be playing a lot of defense until the game is effectively over, and I want to be able to Windswept Teeth for an untapped white source to cast Wall of Omens, maybe. It's possible. Let's see, what else may we want to cut? Huh. That's pretty tough. We want to do some big, powerful, explosive things. It's possible that Mind Sculptor is not great. It is double blue, and we can't play defense that well with this deck most of the time. And Sylvan Library also, I feel like we're not going to be able to pay a bunch of life with it. So we'll make those trims and hope for the best. But I don't think this is a great matchup, especially if he has a reasonably fast draw. But luckily, this hand is insane in this matchup because we have a turn 1 Wall of Omens followed by a turn 2 Courser. Yeah, that was a good draw. Maybe we'll just run all over him that way. Next turn we can actually play Tree Speaker, level it up, and then okay, well, not anymore. But we'll go ahead and just play the Tree Speaker and the Breeding Pool tapped. Next turn we can level up Tree Speaker, cast Courser. We won't be able to gain a life off of it. We could also potentially trade with Savannah Lions, since, but I don't think that we should do that, since Tree Speaker does have the potential to let us overwhelm him. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Okay. Alright. Courser of Krufix. Courser also bricks a lot of his creatures, potentially. He could play something to pump them, but... Alright, so this Honor of the Pure could be problematic, but we can always put it on top of his deck. So, I think we're fine. Could just trade off here with the Spirit of the Labyrinth, but again, don't really want to do that. Corsair is going to be valuable in the long term, most likely, and this Deranged Hermit should just put too much on the board for him to be able to sufficiently handle. Alright, well, Elf, Deranged Hermit, and pass, I guess. Yep. I will be paying Echo, more than likely. Primal Command can go get a number of things here for us. Not sure if I want the Shardless Agent first. We will be paying the Echo cost, though. Guess we can go get Woodfall Primus, kill Honor of the Pure. Leave open the blue for the Shardless Soul Ring. Don't particularly want more mana. So what I can do is Shardless, or Primal Command first and then Shardless. So I don't really need to gain 7 life, so alright, so we want to put a creature on, or put a non-creature on top and then search for a creature, so we'll put Honor of the Pure on top. Go get, guess we could just get Eternal Witness and rebuy it. Attack with all of our squirrels. I'm okay with that. Blossoms on top. Haven't played a land yet. Cast it. Draw a Mole Drifter. Oh no! The Spirit of the Labyrinth is shutting us down. Forgot about that guy. Oh well. Alright, we'll get back the Primal Command. Do it again next turn. Alright, well he's just going to concede. I think he's a little overwhelmed from the Primal Command, and I get to just, you know, Woodfall Primus or Acidic Slime the Spirit of the Labyrinth next turn. So, anyway, that was round 2. We'll be back for round 3 shortly.